So there is a balance, man. Woo. We are still on with cybersecurity. We're doing a vlog. We're showing you everything that it takes to really. I want to be like the best. So my methods are very, to some, maybe tedious, but never monotonous because I make it creative. Monotonous means to do something over and over again, and it just gets boring after a while. Like, you don't become insane. You do get better, but monotonous is basically like, that's why a lot of people who work out, who are into fitness, like if they do something over and over again and it's like the same thing, you really do have to have discipline no matter how you feel about it. You gotta think it and do it, act on it, regardless of how you don't feel like doing it or anything like that. Some things you don't feel like doing, but you know you can do it right now. You're capable, you're able of doing it. Your body is able to actually get up right now and go do it. Then you do it. So I really wish I had, like, I don't know how to. Like I said, this channel is gonna grow. To help contribute to its growth, if you go to the link in the description, I have an Amazon, I think it's called a gift list, if I'm not mistaken. And they have names for things now, and they change stuff, but it's an Amazon gift list, and I don't think they changed the name of it. If you go to my Amazon gift list, go there. And I'm doing cybersecurity, so I am trying out apps and stuff like that. So anytime you put something towards like anything up there, I'm definitely going to use it for content for this channel. You know, this channel is for the community. This channel is going to be about growth in certain fields of study and knowledge in science, technology, engineering, and math. And for me, the science basically of technology, the science of a lot of other things that we're going to be discussing up here and displaying. But right now we're doing cybersecurity. So that's what we're focused on, really. Really focused on cybersecurity. But if you see any props, a lot of them are going to be pertaining to science, technology, engineering. And I hope you guys can hear me, but it's going to be pertaining to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So arithmetics is always good. Anytime you're doing arithmetics is basically like counting for things. Some things are very simple. Some things do have different formulas to it. I noticed something about the financial world. It has certain formulas to it. And basically it's just like you just Google it. Now I have Googled some stuff. And when it came to reading some of those articles, it was kind of like not stating the obvious. It made it complex. So a lot of those things I'm gonna just make it simple. And yeah. So some things really do need to be simple. Some things need to be specific or in particular or in a particular order or in order. And some orders are complex and some orders are simplified. Simplified and complex, that's what I look at. There's an order, and then there's things that are simplified, and there's things that are complex. So complex is usually dealing with things that are more detailed. You know, sometimes it can take more energy to actually produce the thought that it's trying to portray. But yeah, so I'm still on cybersecurity. I'm trying to read about I read some about the Copyright Act of, I think it's 1970 something, 1976. And hold on one second. All right, we're back. Interruptions. Yeah, I have to deal with these often. So there's family in my house. So I do believe in family, but I also believe in like a space where I can create this content. So as you see things change, you'll start to see certain spaces change, but we're going to try to keep the same concept. Again, we're going to make sure that we keep this channel growing. Again, this is a vlog. This is a video log. We're logging in and just basically recording our process. I got other logs. I'm gonna call them the lost files, man. If I can find them, I will post them. Oh, I think y'all would like those logs too. It was about HTML and CSS. It was about me. I was doing projects, And not only when I was doing projects, I was reading and I was writing. Man, I was working hard, yo. I was preparing. I still got those notes, but I was preparing everything. It's about cybersecurity. Right now, we are also doing WordPress projects. So, updates on that. I created more blog articles talking about tech and WordPress. I've created some more. If y'all just go to the links that I have, it should be in my other videos. Just go to the link in the description, or I'll put a link in this description. Y'all can go view some of my tech blog posts, blog posts, and check those out. I have some that talks about what is the internet, and I have some other articles about the internet up there too, and it's basically talking about like it'll talk about what the internet's composed of. It talks about how things are basically input and output. Well, really how things are sent and how things are received. The names of certain things. You got packets. You got data. You got routers. You got domain name systems, DNS. So I'll talk about all that stuff in there, and it's worth a read. I know especially the one that I strategically I made it. So I made it to the point where I use like my notes to create the article. So I took down notes from basically another article, took down notes. I defined some words. I sat down with it for a while, understood a little bit better, and it start reading and just started writing while I was reading. I have certain methods the way I do things, and I'm just kind of giving you guys some, I'm saying some whatever you call it, but I'm definitely giving you what you could use when you're studying. You can reread stuff, or you can just read it one time. While you're reading it, if you're a student, I'll say write notes. If you're a researcher, you already know what to do. You got to present this stuff always. A lot of times you got to present it, and you got to prepare yourself before you present it. So that's what the notes are for. A lot of the times I write my notes down and I put them on doc because I want to create a relationship. And it does take me longer, but it will make you like, you'll know what you're doing. You'll know what's going on. You know where to go. You know how to navigate certain things. You know where this is, where that is. And that's another thing too. When it comes to using I don't even want to talk about it yet, because that's not what it's about. Cybersecurity. But even in cybersecurity, they're going to teach us, not teach us, but they're going to show us what we need to do in the CMD. So when we get to that, we'll definitely talk about that. But it's probably just checking the network or installing some app, or I don't know, kind of guessing really. I read the table of contents, and I saw some stuff, but I don't know what content, what the those categories and subcategories, what content consists of, or it consists of. So we're gonna find that out. We're gonna keep making vlogs about this. Keep talking about cybersecurity and its importance, especially with people who have businesses online. It's very important that you know what you need to use. So when I make videos, I need to start doing playlists. I need to make sure that I'm making playlists so you guys know where to go, when to go. So, or if I have a bunch of videos, it'll be organized, so you can just where to go. Because like I said, I'm going chronological order. So I'm just making a lot of content with where I am. Again, I'm still talking about so it talks about the authors. It talks about that these authors and their degrees, their certifications, the things they've done, how long they've been doing it. So, man, it's not late, but it's 23:50. So, I mean, I'm still up. I know I gotta do some more work. I'm gonna do 15 minutes of work, and I'm gonna get me a nap, wake up, and I need to organize my day. I have a schedule, and I remember it, and I can implement it right now if I need to. But I think I need to update it, and that's what I'm talking about. I have an article where I talk about scheduling, or excuse me, I talk about time management. I also have a video in the beginning about time management. It's somewhere in the top of the list. I think it has 128 views in my shorts. I have one in the shorts, and then I have video. I have a video of me walking, and then I have a short talking about time management in 60 seconds. I believe I said it in. And you can just basically go look at that if you want to get an idea of where I'm coming from, what I'm talking about, and just like I said, I have a lot of ideas. I also have a lot of things that I also implement. So I have ideas and methods that I use myself. The method that I used, I was in another location, but in that location and in that environment, I had a different, that's another thing with the schedule. So some environments allow you to do, well, you can do anything in your environment. You just got to be able to adapt to your environment um, and still get things on your schedule done or implement your schedule. So it's just, you got to adapt. You still got to do it. Like, for instance, if in your schedule you have exercising and you're used to going outside, you might have to sometimes find a good method of exercising inside, depending on your environment. But going outside is that's another topic for later, man. But we'll definitely be vlogging, man. You're gonna be seeing not only me in cybersecurity, but what it looks like for a person in the life of learning cybersecurity. And we're trying to be creative with with this. The reason why I'm writing so much about it, I really don't mind going and making a Fiverr gig for it. So if anybody thinks that's a good idea or is interested in that, just either comment or send me a message if you have my email. A lot of you know where to DM me at. You can go to my social media and DM me across any platform I have that you see available to you. Just DM me and I will check it, or email me and I'll check that too. So I'll check all my emails, actually. So any email that you do have and you want to talk about cybersecurity, I'm down for it. A lot of the times when I'm emailing people, I check for certain things. Of course, I check just like anything or anybody else when I analyze everything. So I check the pictures. I want to check to see what you're talking about. I want to see if it's going to inbox or it's going to spam. I hate when it goes to spam sometimes. And then checking people's links and stuff like that, depending on what type of link it is, right? So and that's what I'm talking about too. So there's this video it talks about what link to use. What website to use to check certain links. And I'm gonna put that up here. I'm gonna look for it now, matter of fact. So again, like, if y'all want to make some contributions, go make contributions. It'll go towards this channel, adding things and basically just and I want to do a lot with this channel, a lot with tech and cybersecurity. I'm not going to do anything other than that right now. Do one thing at a time. Other things that I read, I just read a little bit about it. Gives me some type of foundation, gives me something else to also think about instead of thinking about one thing all the time. Sometimes that does get monotonous and that does become very tedious. Not even only tedious, it becomes monotonous and it makes me dull. So a lot of the times I read other things as well. I reread things too, so I can actually master and implement it. I read over certain chapters. I'll reread certain pages. I'll never rewrite, but I'll reread. I do rewrite certain things, but not original things. I don't rewrite anything original. Let's see. Man, I'm talking, but definitely need to learn cybersecurity. I encourage you to learn. I encourage you to listen to the people that actually know what they're doing, because that's what I do. I listen to people that actually study it, actually know what they're doing, and I get information from them, because I'm not gonna know everything about everything. But there's enough time to learn. There's enough time to actually grow. And a lot of times when you commune with people, when you create communities and stuff like that, you can grow a lot faster because everybody has a specific job. One person to do this thing, one person to do that thing. So let me make this clear. There's a system, and in this system, there's there's a curriculum. So there's a curriculum, and these curriculum, there's books. So everybody assigns themselves to a book, and then everybody comes together and teach other people the book. Make it an audio book maybe, or make certain summaries of certain things, or tell people stuff that they really, really need to know, like a shortcut. Like for instance, you might not tell them the details about certain things, but you might give them an app that they could use that just does the job for them. So that's another thing when it comes to dealing with technology and dealing with like software engineering, or just dealing with the internet, period. And all these IoT devices that y'all have in y'all possession, it makes no like we should be able to Google anything and just do it. And I think a lot of the times we lack certain things in our character, and that we do need to self-motivate. We not only need to self-motivate ourselves, but we need a visionary. We need a vision. We need to know what we want. So, but that's enough of me talking. I'm about to go and study. I'll probably do 15 minutes right now. Would say I need to write, but maybe I do. So 15 minutes, and I'm gonna post that video up. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the links in the description. We're out of here, man.